Hello YouTube. Well, check this out. I got another surprise, and that other surprise is this AliExpress air tent. This was given to me as a gift by my friend Kevin, so thanks Kevin if you see this video. I appreciate it. So in this video I thought it'd be very fun. This is the first air tent I ever used, right? So I thought it'd be fun, in case you all are interested in air tents, to kind of check it out, see how it works, and see if this is something you'd be interested in. And two, from the link he showed me, or at least the advertisement, this tent was about $75. It was really $74 and some change, but I'll round up to 75 bucks. So let's see, is a $75 AliExpress air tent worth it? Is this something worth to get? Well, let's just take a look at walk around and find out. Obviously this isn't like a hardcore test or anything. It's my first time with it, but you can see this is supposed to be a 4-person tent. Okay, let's start with that. I don't know the material, don't know what it was made from, because I don't have those specs. But what I can tell you is, you can see it's got these 2 poles it comes with, so that you can either take the front or the back door, you can see right through the back door, and convert it into this awning. Now you can see how I'm looking down. This thing's pretty short. I guess maybe if you don't mind crawling out farther out, it's okay. But personally, after setting this up, I don't think I'll use this awning that much. That'd be something like for maybe some kids or something to use. You can also see it's covered in dew, and it seems like to be weighing it down. Like, it doesn't seem, I don't know if it's absorbing it or what. But over here, oh, and you can see the guy lines, right? It comes with these guy lines with all the stakes to put them on the corner. Of course, you can see here it comes with a rain fly, right? Now, one interesting thing, and this is what happens when you get something cheap, right? Compromises are made. And the compromise here is, you can see, you have this hook here. There's no carbiner, it's just a simple hook. And while it did work, obviously, you get high winds or something, in my mind at least, there's a risk of this being decoupled, could come off. But it worked fine last night. Now, a question you might have is, why is this cot outside? Simple. My intention was to use this cot inside to help give me a more comfortable sleeping, just to make it more comfortable. However, this is the first 4-person tent I've ever used that will not house this cot. It's too small. The actual, see right there in the corner, right before the tube, it goes right there. That's the actual inside. And lo and behold, this is too big. So I left it out here though, just for comparison purposes for this video, because I knew I wanted to make this video, so I thought I left it out for it. But anyway, so you got the back door here. The zipper, I do like the door. The door's maybe a tri-zip, you would call it. It goes down, and then it goes like this, and then that one just zips right there too. Uh-oh. There we go. Put it up that way. Let's take a quick look in here. Now, you got 2 windows here. You got this one. And what you do is you tuck it in here to make a pocket, which is not bad. I used that for a pocket last night too. Yeah, I will say right now, you notice all this dew and everything. So right now we're in late September, and in late September it's like mid-70s with lows down into the 60s. So it's very comfortable weather, but you're getting to that, it's cooler, right? It's actually good sleeping weather. So we get a lot of cool air and stuff. It's one reason I kept these doors in. But with that out of the way, let's look at quality build. See, look at this right here. See right here? See how you got this extra runoff material? And right here, you kind of got, I don't know, a jam or something. Imperfection in the manufacture. There you go. There's an imperfection right there. And I saw that. Oh yeah, look over here. Look at all this extra runoff material. I'm sorry, runoff material there. You can see it coming off there next to that toggle. So You know, craftsmanship is not the best, to be honest. But then again, oh, and there's a place to put your lantern, and there's a little pocket on this side, so you got a little pocket right there. But here's a lesson. When you buy a $75 tent, or whatever price you pay, and you get it off something like AliExpress, don't expect the best in craftsmanship. Lesson learned. Now, this is a gift, and it's actually a pretty cool gift. I really enjoyed using this. Oh, and by the way, look at this. The floor is taped. Right, seal tape. That's good because that means it keeps it waterproof, and it does have a bathtub design. So if it's raining outside, it's not just going to seep in here. That's good news. That bathtub design allows the water outside to accumulate, and it will keep your inside dry. That's all good. Oh, and you can see as a 4-person tent, I had this one mat here. So you could, like, if you put this in the center, I'd almost call this a 3-person tent. Let me back out of here a little bit. I know this, sorry, I'm one-handed here. So you got my mat right there. You got room for another mat there, and a room for another mat there. So if people use their mats, this is really gonna be like a 3-person tent. And that's not a bad thing. But let me show you some other things about this tent. You can see how the tubing, the tent itself is fastened by this Velcro straps. See, right? Kind of interesting. Right here is where you inflated that with a hand pump. The hand pump is included. Okay, I stopped the video. Get this hand pump. So the hand pump connects right there. You pump it. To be honest with you, it works just fine. This is one air tank. You don't need like an electronic pump or anything. Just use what's inside. It only takes a couple minutes and it works well. And when it's time to deflate the tent, that red valve, you twist it, open up the big valve here, and it's just gonna deflate, and it rolls up like a normal tent. So, you know, I enjoyed using it, and I plan on using it again in the future. Being an air tent, I don't know how good this will hold up in the winter time, just because for those who don't know, your air condenses, right, in the winter time. So what happens if you got a tent looking like this, don't be surprised if it loses air because the air is condensing, and this tent's going to collapse, and so you might have to spend more time re-inflating it. So that's just in general with so I don't know how this will work, but I'm excited to try it out. And again, I want to thank you, Kevin, for this. This was fun. Glad to have used it. I think I will modify it. I have some tent spray that I'm going to put on this to reinforce the seals and stuff to make sure it stays extra waterproof. But I gotta wait till this dew comes off, of course, because this thing's covered so much in dew that it won't work. But anyway, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting. If you have any questions or anything, please leave them below. Bye.